This is where we start a new era in the Lombardi and JP Talk Sports podcast. What I hold in my hands here today, gentlemen, is the gavel of justice.
Oh, my God.
Our new feature, Scottie P's Shoutouts. I am going to give you a shout-out to somebody in sports. If you want to make a comment on it, great. If you don't, your silence will be deafening. You may have just a short little word or two that you might want to chime in with. Either way, when I determine it's time to move on to the next shout-out, we will go on to the next Scottie P shout-out. All right? Little practice here.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
That's really good.
All right.
Let the games begin.
Hold on. Do we have a black robe for Scottie P?
Ooh.
No?
You know, as a Red Sox fan, I don't know if I want to get that too familiar with Judge.
And also, the budget's so low at Lombardi and JB Talk Sports that we couldn't afford the robe.
We'd appreciate a sponsor if anybody's listening.
Yeah, sure. Or we can go down to the local barbershop down the street there, and maybe they'll donate a used one for me. All right. First shout out to Brad Marchand. Marshy has become just the second player in 50 years after Mario Lemieux to score 5+ goals in multiple Stanley Cup finals.
Rat face puke. I hate that guy.
Awesome.
Oh,
Well deserved. You know, well deserved. Bruins treated him like shit, and he went to the Florida Panthers, and he's going to win a Stanley Cup.
That's 2 beeps for you, Lombardi.
Well,
Shout out to Chris Sale. The aforementioned Chris Sale has become the fastest in MLB to reach 2,500 strikeouts.
way to go, Sale.
yeah, who cares?
Good job, Red Sox. Speaking of pitchers, shout out to Dodgers Shohei Ohtani starting his first game since he was in an Angels uniform in 2023. Silence is deafening. Shout out to Wolfpack alumnus Patrick Reed, who scored the rare albatross. That's a 2 on a par 5 in round 1 of the U.S. Open. It was on the 611-yard par 5 fourth hole. His second shot, he drilled from 286 yards out.
Okay.
I don't even know where you came up with that.
Proud
That's
Wolfpack.
awesome.
Way to go, Patrick.
That's awesome.
Shout out to JJ Spahn, wins the 2025 U.S. Open Golf Tournament, finishing with 2 birdies on the last 2 holes at Oakmont. His last stroke, a 64-foot, 5-inch incredible putt to secure the victory by 2, and the only player to finish the U.S. Open tournament under par.
Cool.
I wish I could make a 1-foot putt, but I can't. 64. Oh, my God.
Did you see pictures of the
It was
rough?
it was
I did.
awesome.
Yeah. Congrats, JJ.
Yeah.
You can stand in that rough, look down, and take a picture, and you will not see your shoes.
And correct me if I'm wrong, they had squeegees out there to try to clean off the golf course.
Yeah, when
didn't
it
they?
rained.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. So, you know what? Very cool.
And I think on the stint meter, the greens were like a 15 or whatever, and that's the equivalent of like hardwood floors in your house.
All right, I'm falling asleep. Let's keep going.
Last one, in the Red Sox organization. I mentioned this earlier. All you got to do to get called up from AAA is hit a monster 497 grand salami. Welcome to the show, Roman Anthony.
I think they talked about his sister more than they talked about Roman. Did you see that? Very beautiful, but the topic was about Leah, not Roman.
Does she have an Insta?
You've been on it, and you know it.
Stay away. I believe there is a restraining order of some kind out there, JP. All right. Well, very good. Let me get situated here, reestablished. That concludes Scottie P's shout-outs. Be sure to tune in next week to see if we do it again.